How to read your ERA 835 and never miss an underpayment. This is educational content based on publicly available CMS data. It is not legal, medical, or billing advice. Always consult your compliance team for guidance specific to your practice. If you're a DME supplier and you're not reconciling every ERA that comes through, you are losing money. Not might be, you are. According to the Healthcare Financial Management Association, 60 to 70% of underpayments are recoverable when caught within the timely filing window. But most suppliers don't catch them because they don't know what to look for. This video will change that. We're going to walk through the ERA 835 line by line, what every code means, where underpayments hide, and how to build a reconciliation workflow that catches every dollar. Section 1. What is an ERA 835? ERA stands for Electronic Remittance Advice. The 835 refers to the X12 transaction set. It's the standardized electronic format that payers use to explain their payment decisions. Think of it as the machine-readable version of what happened to your claim. It tells you exactly what was paid, what was denied, what was adjusted, and why, using standardized reason codes that your billing system can auto-process. This is different from an EOB, an explanation of benefits. The EOB is the patient-facing version. It shows similar information but in human-readable format. The EOB is for the patient. The ERA is for you. According to MGMA practice management surveys, approximately 30% of DME suppliers still reconcile payments by reviewing paper EOBs or online portals manually. That is hours of staff time per week that could be automated by importing ERA 835 files directly into your practice management system. Section 2. Claim Adjustment Reason Codes, CARCs. Every adjustment on your ERA has a Claim Adjustment Reason Code, or CRC. These are standardized codes maintained by the X12 organization that tell you why the payer changed the payment amount. CARCs are grouped by prefix. CO means contractual obligation. The payer reduced or denied the amount based on your contract terms. PR means patient responsibility. This is the patient's deductible, coinsurance, or copay portion. OA means other adjustment, typically coordination of benefits with a secondary payer. For DME suppliers, the single most important CRC to watch is CO4. CO4 means, quote, the procedure code is inconsistent with the modifier used. In plain language, you build a code with the wrong modifier, or a required modifier was missing. According to industry revenue cycle benchmarks, the average DME supplier loses approximately $3,200 per quarter to CO4 adjustments alone. That's nearly $13,000 a year from one adjustment code. The good news, most CO4 adjustments are recoverable. You resubmit the claim with the correct modifier within the timely filing window, and you get paid. Section 3. Remittance Advice Remark Codes, RARCs. While CARCs tell you the category of adjustment, RARCs provide the specific detail. Think of CARCs as the what and RARCs as the why. Some of the most common RARCs you'll see on DME claims. N362 means documentation is missing or incomplete. The fix is straightforward. Resubmit with the complete records. M15 means separate reimbursement is not allowed. This typically means the service is bundled with another code and can't be billed independently. N657 means the service is not a covered benefit under the patient's plan. This one hurts because it usually means you should have verified eligibility before shipping the equipment. If the patient's plan doesn't cover the item, you're either eating the cost or dealing with a patient balance collection. The key insight with RARCs is that they tell you exactly what went wrong. If you're tracking RARC patterns by payer, you can identify systematic issues, like a specific payer that consistently requires additional documentation for a particular code range. That pattern recognition turns reactive rework into proactive prevention. Section 4. Spotting underpayments. What to look for. This is where the money is. Most suppliers review ERAs to see if they got paid. What you should be reviewing is whether you got paid correctly. First, compare the allowed amount against your DMEPO's fee schedule. Payers sometimes use outdated fee schedules, especially smaller commercial payers. If the allowed amount is lower than the current CMS fee schedule rate for your region, you have grounds for a corrected claim. Second, check for duplicate adjustments. This happens more often than you'd expect. The same CRC applied twice to the same claim line, effectively double adjusting the payment downward. Your system should flag any claim line with two identical CARCs. Third, verify that units billed match units paid. On multi-unit supply claims, like a 90-day supply of CPAP filters, payers sometimes pay for fewer units than billed without a clear denial reason. If you billed 12 units and got paid for 10, that's an underpayment, not a partial denial. Fourth, flag every CO4 for immediate review. As we covered, most CO4 adjustments are recoverable. Set up an alert that surfaces every CO4 within 24 hours of ERA receipt. Section 5. Building a reconciliation workflow. The difference between suppliers who lose money to underpayments and those who don't isn't skill, it's process. Step 1. Auto-import ERA files daily. Do not wait for paper remittances. If your clearinghouse supports ERA delivery, enable it. If your practice management system supports auto-import, configure it. Every day you delay is a day closer to a timely filing deadline. Step 2. Set alerts for high-dollar adjustment codes. At minimum, flag CO4, PR1, and any CRC with an adjustment exceeding $100. These are your highest recovery probability items. Step 3. Track denial patterns by payer. If payer A denies CPAP supplies with RARC N362 at twice the rate of other payers, that tells you payer A has a documentation threshold you're not meeting. Fix the root cause, not just the individual claim. Step 4. Reconcile every ERA within 48 hours. According to CAC core operating rules, timely filing limits for corrected claims are typically 90 days for commercial payers and 12 months for Medicare. The clock starts from the original remittance date, not the service date. Every day you wait narrows your recovery window. Step 5. Pair your ERA with EFT, electronic funds transfer. When payment and remittance arrive electronically and simultaneously, reconciliation becomes a matching exercise rather than a detective exercise. The bottom line, if you're not systematically reviewing every ERA for underpayments, you're leaving recoverable revenue on the table. The process doesn't have to be complex. Import, alert, review, resubmit. 48 hours every time. If you found this helpful, subscribe to DME Insider for daily tips on billing, compliance, and denial prevention. We post new content every week backed by real CMS data. To automate ERA reconciliation and underpayment detection, visit MyMedi-AI.com to start your free 7-day trial. No credit card required. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.